Theatre Burlington is currently in rehearsal for their upcoming performances of Canadian play Mary's Wedding. Nikki Wesley went to speak with the director about why you might want to snag a ticket.
I look all over the place for Charlie. Oh, and there he is. Oh, he looks like a proper gentleman.
An absolutely beautiful play written by Stephen Massicotte, who's a Canadian playwright. And it starts just before the Great World War in 1914. And it completes literally in 1920, the night before Mary's wedding. And the whole play is actually a dream. And it's not necessarily sequential in time, but it's snippets of memory.
Primarily, Mary's recollections about Charlie.
He is a farm boy, a good Canadian boy growing up in Alberta. He meets a new girl in town. She's quite beautiful. She's got a British accent, and you know how charming they can be. But yeah, he falls head over heels for her. He also gets pulled into the Great War, World War I. You know, a dark and light chapter of Canadian history that, you know, the story was true to a lot of families and people at that time, right? So he goes through it.
I think it's really a raw, emotional show. It's very much her coming of age story and figuring out who she is and how she can move forward. We see this really beautiful arc of kind of innocent young love and then being torn apart by war, and then how do you move on? How do you move forward from that?
For me, the biggest thing about this play, it's a play about hope. It's a play about Mary finding hope. And I think that's really important that's the soul of the play. So that's something that we're trying to bring to the audience. And I think in this day and age, that's certainly something we are always looking for.
The unique set, designed by Michael Hannigan, allows the actors to move freely through the dreamscape.
It's more than I could have asked for. It's not a realistic set, it's minimal, and it's all different locations. So they just kind of move and flow between all these different locations. Very much like you do in a dream, you just kind of morph into the next location in your dreams. So.
The fence on set becomes the emblematic horse in several scenes. Creating a thoroughbred out of an inanimate fence was a particular physical challenge for the actors.
Yes, it's a lot of butt acting. It's true. Yes, we had to go through some test movements, but we found it, both with my lovely co-star on there, and then also, little known fact, the Canadian Cavalry in World War I did participate, so I have to go through a charge on there too. So I'm going to war on my horse fence as well. So it's a lot of fun.
Mary's Wedding takes to the Theatre Burlington stage on February 13th with weekend performances through the 28th.
I think everybody will see that little glimmer of young love and excitement and innocence, and also it's one of those shows that will stay with you after you go home and you think through this broad journey that they go through.
To my beautiful wife, it's just fake kissing, but it looks real.
For Halton News, I'm Nikki Wesley.